Sure, Tman Xpress.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much for making time, to meet with us today. Yeah, man, just want to get to know the man, the hustler, the artist.
Yeah. Bro, what you want to know about me?
Yeah.
Oh, what you want to know?
Let's start from the beginning, man. Who is Tman Xpress?
Dog, Tman Xpress is Tsiliso Tman Molokoli, born and bred from Deep Kloof Zone 2. You know the story, bro. I'm a Kasi boy that went up to the burbs, boy. Eh?
Yeah, man, a lot of people, I remember I was talking to you a couple of years ago about someone, they like, I thought that guy was from Lesotho.
Yeah, a lot.
Why do people think you're from Lesotho?
It's because I'm Sotho. My name is Tsiliso Tman Molokoli. Firstly, when you read my name, you're going to think, okay, give me Sotho. And then, obviously, I've got songs in Sotho. When I speak Sotho and when I sing, it's two different things. I sound more Sotho when I'm singing. But when I speak, obviously, Kasi is there. Families are Sotho and Zulu. Because there's a whole lot of people around me. So I'm not going to be as fluent when I speak. But when I sing, obviously, it's, it's written. And there's a way I need to project my words. So like that song, Bua. You can hear that this guy gave me Sotho there. But other than that, yeah, but give me Sotho, but I'm not from Lesotho. I was born and raised Kokasi. And so Kokasi, you're multilingual. You meet a lot of people. My friends at Tsonga, Venda, Sotho, Zulu, Xhosa. I've got like all types of friends and foreign friends too, So I get that a lot, I'm from Lesotho. No, I'm not. I'm not from Lesotho. I've got a family there. Originally, I'm from there, my roots and everything, but I've been to Lesotho a few times, but I'm not from there, no.
Yeah, man,
yeah.
Tell me about Deep Kloof, because I feel like, your come up, obviously, you did it like the old school way where like you start from your hood, blow up in your hood, and then the rest of the country.
True.
But I remember, just like, just after COVID, already you were big in Deep Kloof, It's like before anybody knew you.
True,
really.
That's true.
Tell me about, you blowing up in DK before you actually made it out.
I think it's just people getting familiar with the fact that I'm a vocalist, number one, Kokas, because I've been doing music for a long time. I'm like, I started doing music surely from 2009. So obviously there's me blowing up in Deep Kloof. I did most of my music go Protea Clan back then, because I used to spend most of my time there with my friends. So the studio was there, our little studio that we made up was there. So I spent most of my time there. I was actually more known got Protea Clan than Deep Kloof, because a lot of people thought I was from Protea Clan. Can't they know I'm from Deep Kloof? So a lot of people that know my relationship with Michael Demented Soul, they know, this one is from Clan, this one's from Deep Kloof. So people from Deep Kloof knew the relationship. So obviously, where am I gonna play my songs? From Deep Kloof, because that's where the bash little thing, like Deep Kloof, bruh. I think that is the home of dance, bruh. Like for also it. Actually, everywhere that I've been, because the bash and what's what. I know people that would, like, and come to Deep Kloof for a bash. And when a bash is like a 21st, I was 16. At that time, bro, those were the parties at that time. Before the establishments were a big thing. Now there's main Kiss and K's, 16 venue, Magube and Jalo, there's a lot. Before Magube and Jalo, Nerikwala Strata, Kenya Tente, Kenya Light, by Wutzing, and then the hour, there's always guys, Bakukas, Banaling Sound. It's not a lot at that time. There's just one. There's that crew, Banaling Sound, Baplaka Bash. That was the thing, you understand? So I think that's how I got known, Kokas, because I would perform my music, and a whole lot of my music, I would perform them. So people that are from DK would say, man, we know Ntwana Kokas, you're a vocalist, why don't you perform Kokas? I'm like, yeah, it's because, you don't get the same opportunity or things like that. When you're still upcoming, dog. Nobody believes you, number one. Kokasi, Hey, because if people have a problem believing in one another, I don't wanna lie, bro. Like, especially if it's your own thing. Like, it's very difficult for Batsibako Kaso. They just believe in your thing, you know. You have to like really convince them, and some of them don't need convincing. They're just waiting to see if you're gonna make it or not, or is this thing, so it was that thing, Kokas. But nah, you know, those local DJs, few people that I do music with, you know, and then once you start performing, performances were very rare at that time. So it was a special thing to perform, Kokas. So now I grab the mic and perform, dance, and I'm like, hey, Baba, this guy is singing live. I'm like, yeah, let's go. Well, that's me. And now I have to introduce this thing of being a vocalist, Kokas. Because I think I was the first to perform. I've never seen maybe there's a babang, but nah, I know, bro. No number. I was the only one who grabbed the mic to perform those two songs, Saka, while I was still doing Afro. I won Afro before my piano. Yeah, and then shop a crowd. Who's nabo? I think no, you sing. You want to hear that you're singing. Understand? There's no chance of going in. No. There was just number, you singing, oh, this guy's performing live. Yeah, I dance, and then out. And then people will remember that. So now, Bachibakokas, they don't want to accept that this guy's a vocalist. But you're forced. Understand? First thing is, forced. What's what? Those are the words that you're going to hear. Especially if you're upcoming artist. This is my advice. I don't know now. Now it's easy. Actually, now it's easy. I don't want to lie. You can just go to, like, you have a relationship with who? Go to Magube Njalo. Okay, you're on the stage. Yeah, sharp. At that time, passionate once in probably the whole year. Sometimes maybe 4 bashes in the whole year. So what's it, if you bash in June, you start preparing your things, Baba, February. And it's one song, maybe. And if they let you, you understand? So at that time, you're gonna hear words like, we are forced, because at that time, being a vocalist and performing was not popular. You understand? We only see like all these guys that were international. They were the ones that were performing and being vocalists, and TV now and then go SABC, so really dish. You understand? So everything was just limited. So my up and coming times were there.
So you paved the way in a way.
I'd say, dog. I can say for vocalists and performing, I can proudly say, most people saw, there is a guy that's doing this. And then all of these singers, they emerged from wherever they emerged from, and then started seeing that, okay, it's actually a normal thing to go and perform. You understand? Because I was the only one doing it at that time. And then, how can Amapiano? You know, everybody is a superstar now.
So tell me about your transition from Afro House with Demented Soul, because I believe you guys are working close together. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and when did the switch happen for you? But hey, this Afro thing, you know, because I can imagine it must have been like, hey, okay, I love Afro, it's conscious, hey, long drive, you know. So tell me about your transition.
So obviously, you know, we were once against Amapiano.
Yeah.
I can speak for everyone there. You're lying. If you are not against Amapiano, you're lying. There's only a few people that knew what was really coming. I don't want to lie. So, now I was also one of those guys. It's like, hey, there's this piano thing. Because Amapiano, you'd go to a gig or bash at that time. When there were still bashes. Because the introduction to Amapiano, again, got the bashing, but people didn't understand. And then there was the one thing, but like, there was, I don't know if I could say it was one progression or what, but it was the same thing, dog. The first, Baba. Listening, this is the same thing, dog. 1 hour, understand? So now I'm a critic to Amapiano. I was a critic. I'm like, so Afro, there's music, you know, there's soul, there's chords, guitar, we change bass lines, we change, dog. There's, like, you understand, even if you're still doing Afro Tech, Afro Tribe, but there's a lot of change in elements. But my piano, I thought it was just, they were emphasizing too much on the long drum because it was a new sound that they discovered. So they were focusing too much on that. And then not the musical side, you know, they wouldn't add a lot of things and try to be musical. Nelly, key. go, kukudung, kunu understand? And that was that, hey, Baba, hey, that thing, I would hear it. I was like, I'm a critic. I don't like this. What's what? And there were no vocals. There were no vocals in my piano. So obviously, as a vocalist, I'm gonna be a critic. And then I remember doing Afro. Afro has a lot of gatekeepers, right? I see. Let me tell you the truth. I see gatekeepers. Is Afro talk. Afro at the dance scene and house. There's a lot of gatekeepers. So my piano, one thing that my piano did, I thought it dealt with all gatekeepers. Because if people like you and they like what you're doing, hey, Baba, you can't. People just vibe with you. There's social media, there's everything. So the transition, to go back to your question, I remember having this conversation with Michael where we were both critical thinkers when it comes to Amapiano, and we would criticize it so bad, bravo. But then, like, reality is reality, bro. We see that, hey, Baba, this Amapiano thing is moving, Baba. and it's moving, and there's money there. People are making money. Lives are changing, dog. Where's along? You understand? We can't be here, because right now we'd give, I want to mention names, we'd give like those big Afro DJs and producers our songs, they play them. Some of them, they play them, go their mixes, go the radio stations. Some of them, when we're watching their mixes live or when it goes to your keys, would follow, dog. You know this guy, you know when you want to, if you don't get him. So you follow your favorite icon, dog. Let's go. Newtown. Actually, the last one was Newtown. Nigga comes back. I will go to Newtown, my friend. And let's go and give him our USB. I will go give him my bangs. It's nice, man. Plus, I was playing your music. After giving him the USB, I never played our music ever again. Then I was like, I'm done. When I go to piano, I hear a lot of people, making music and nobody's criticizing them. Because they're creating a community, so powerful. So a point where when you're a critic, you can't hear you, You understand? Like, that's powerful, though. Because critics are the one, there's critics. Some people can't take criticism. I understand. So a lot of artists give up because of that. So at piano, there's more motivation than criticism. I know there's like gonna be, in a ratio of 10, 1 out of 10 is gonna be a criticizer or saying bad things, but 9 are gonna be saying look drum, understand? And then they play your thing, it's gone. Understand? If people like it, you'll see it on TikTok, you'll see it going in. Mang is reposting it, Mang is tagging you. Understand? What motivates you? Okay. Social media motivates you. See a tag, hey, dog, is your song. Hey, I'm tagged there. These guys they like my song. Oh, okay. Nobody's gatekeeping, dog. Because nobody can gatekeep your things. People like it, dog. And when people like it, people dance to it. And then you the gatekeeper, and you're playing your thing, people will just look at you, bro. Like, it's fine. It's not your decision anymore. It's ours. You understand? So that community. So when this transition happened, I remember sitting down with Michael, and I told him that, boy, I'm thinking of dropping a Amapiano EP. And then let's see, like, test the waters, put some vocals there, and some Tman Xpress there. Let's see how people are going to receive that. You see? And then we start. Firstly, I started with those boys. I'm a classic. Because you remember they're next door.
The animals.
I'm a classic and Kapi. So next door, I'm there. They were doing music, and all of that. So they play a beat, and I'm like, let me just play this beat. Song is just hey. But that song didn't even take 2 days, dog, to blow up. Hey, Baba, we've been doing Afro. There's songs that are there, Baba, archived for 20 years. Maybe you don't know them. I'm telling you, but that song, dog, we recorded that song now. I remember, I just forgot, I think it was Jaivan, was playing Go Soweto Ingress. And Soweto Ingress is SNK now. At first it was Soweto Ingress. Jaivan was playing there. Those boys, they gave Jaivan the song. Same day. Jaivan played the song tomorrow. That day, Baba, when I wake up, hey, I'm a superstar, Baba. People are saying, I'm the track like Shoda. Hey, best dang it, what? Which song? The song I did yesterday. That we were playing and pulling around. Ah, come on, guys. It was going. I'm like, hey. But people, and it's people, like random strangers, not even people from my hood. Strangers, Baba. I'm like, hey, which song is this, dog? And then you must know now, I wasn't attending these things. I just go to your best to try and perform, Mama. And that's what. I've never been to Soweto in Grace. I see videos, but I'm like, oh, hey, it's going down with this song. I see the boys are happy. They start pushing the song. So blew up, dog. Because it was a deep kloof, dog. Nobody doesn't know that song. Everybody knows it. We asked Dala. From there, I started recording music. Do my piano. I'm starting to get the feels. My piano, because I'm used to that gong, gwang, Afro. So now I'm starting to get the feel in my piano, and then it started getting musical. You know, first it was that look drum, and then it started getting musical. They're playing chords now. They're progressing like this. There's transpositions. I'm like, yeah, now there's music. We can sing now. Like, you understand? It's no longer into strata. Yeah, and then from there, I told Michael, I'm dropping. I want to drop it. You know, we have 2 apartment that we co-own. Me and Demented Soul. So I was like, no, because, you know, our vision does not stand with Amapiano. Let me try and drop something with someone, you know. At that time, there was this friend, K, who owns Black Vision Music. He had just dropped Kokota. Kokota Piano. They see that saga of Kokota Piano. Killer Cow is there. Kechi. Yeah, the King. There was a saga. Yeah, it was in that moment. So now I know all these people because they're from Clan. Remember? I spent most of my time with Clan. So that's where I met K, Kechi, the King, what is this? All of that's the group. Clan. Like there's artists from Clan. They know me very well. So and I was like, okay, I see you drop. There's a song I want to drop. Now I want to drop an EP. Now I'm going to do another. And then I did Heineken with Killer Cow. Then I said Heineken, Killer Cow. And then there was a few songs with Amapiano copy. Yeah, and then it was ATK music at that time. Remember, it was him, it was Amapiano Tuesday and three of them. Yes, there was 3. Amapiano Tuesday and copy. Yeah, ATK, yeah, ATK music. It was like that. And then I dropped the EP. Most of the songs they were produced by them. And then obviously my hit songs were We Have Stala and Heineken. Hey, Baba, when I performed, I started getting calls, Baba, from Evan Greeley. Also, I'd come and perform here. Roadhouse. Those are the places that were booming at that time. You know, it was Evan Greeley, Roadhouse. You see these places, man. They buy like also, but those places that were booming around 2018, 17, 19. Yeah, started getting calls. Now I'm performing with the pop. Now, hey, I'm performing with the pop. Hey, it's almost now. But what is that 707 Panyaza? It was Panyaza at that time. I don't know what is it now. Yeah, I remember performing with Panyaza. They made me repeat Heineken and we installed about 6 times.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, I'm like, I performed 2 songs for an hour. Busy performing the same song. And I'm also enjoying it, you see. I'm like, I'm going to give you guys, this piano thing is moving, let's go. Understand? So the conversation when we had it with Michael said, he doesn't want to jump into piano. Because he's a passionate Afro producer, and he's going to stick with it. He saw piano as a genre that's competing with other genres, and he'd like to stick with his genre and fight. And I was like, it's fine. I'm not going to stop doing Afro, and I'm a musician. I'm not a piano vocalist, no. I'm a musician. I can get into any sort of genre and make music. And then, we had that conversation, and we didn't go our separate ways, but I dropped. And then when I dropped, Amapiano started calling me a lot. You understand? The demand for Tman Xpress, Amapiano started growing. And then I followed it. You understand? Then I went because, another thing with Afro, and I do a whole lot of songs with Michael, but we wouldn't get opportunities to go and work with other artists because I told you about the gatekeeping. So It's very difficult for you to be called by Baby or Shibza or Black Motion at that time, or Black Cove, people that are running the scene at that time, to come to studio, dog. We're also making music. Why? You can hear us there. We are why don't you call us and make music? You understand? That's difficult. But come up piano. But there's a studio session now happening as we speak. Studio session now. Amapiano people making music, collaborating. Hey, they calling who? Even now, maybe my phone, if I check, they're saying, wanna come to studio, we are doing something, I'm hosting it, you understand? That Afro scene at that time, you never see that. They always wanna do their own thing, control the industry for 10 years. Nah, you understand? Yeah. So that's the difference between Amapiano and the Afro scene at that time. Even now, Amapiano, they'll never catch up with Amapiano, bro. I won't tell you that. They won't. I'll never catch up with Amapiano. It's a community, bro. And then now, it's not even a community, it's a society now. It's big, bro. It's gonna become something else. I don't know what comes after society. Yeah. So, but yeah, it's a big thing now, dog. Yeah.
Speaking of now, getting those calls, you have quite some notable calls and collaborations of people like reaching out, like Makori,
Yeah.
How was that like for you? Him to say, hey man, let's work on a whole project. Let's do this.
Hey, bro, meeting Pori, I was dope, bro. Getting a call actually from him, I was dope, bro. And then you see, even getting to Pori now, I think I'd worked so hard to deserve that recognition. From someone like him, because I grinded, dog. I worked. In order for people to Pori to notice you, then you need to work. You need to say, hey, this guy's been working. Then he notices you because he works too. So anybody that puts in as much work as you do, it's easy for you guys, for guys like you guys to find each other along the way. So, I would like though, when I got a call from Pori, I didn't believe it, number one. I couldn't believe it. I was like, yeah, bye, you're not Pori, so you wait a minute, I will call you back. And then I did, for real. I literally bye, wait, I'm in the studio, wait, you're not my Poris. And he called for the second time, hey, Baba, come to studio, bro, hey, I need to work with you. I was like, send me the location. I was at a studio session for that time. With KG, the king. Working on a nice song. I wonder what happened to that song. I see. Yeah. But anyway. And then I left after working there, and then I went to his place. And then we did some nice songs though. From there, we were gone. We were gone, boys. But online, man, if getting the call from Maporisa I was already in and deep into a whole lot of things, The biggest thing that happened was working with Melo and Sleazy, dog.
I was going to ask you.
You see, before my Poris,
I was going to ask you now.
The transition for Tman Xpress and where I am now is there.
So when did you realize that, you know what? Now I'm top 5 now, when did you realize that, when promoters or when event organizers are sitting down planning their next lineup, you are mentioned? When were you like, okay, no gigging now? It could have been maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
You got an SMS or you were out in the mall and people were, I don't know. When did you realize that, okay, no gigging?
No, bro, when people talk about you every day.
Yeah.
See, you realize when you go to your Instagram and you're getting tags from 500 tags from people. Some of them you don't care to them, bruh. Then I'm like, hey, what's happening? When you see the song that they're tagging you for, you see the numbers, Baba, going 2 million, 1 million. Hey, Baba, in weeks. Baba, 2 weeks, 3 million, 40. You understand? Everybody's talking about you. So that's where I realized, Guti, there's no way and 2 million people can be talking about me in a day. And out of those 2 million people, I don't get one call from a pub planning a lineup about me, asking me how much I charge. There's no way. If it's happening like that, you must know. Go and consult, my friend. You understand? But yeah, jokes aside, man. Like, I don't wanna lie. I realized that I'm going in like when my songs like started like charting number 1, 2, number 1, 2, 3, number 1. Then I was like, oh, okay, it means the country is listening to me now, and the country is now saying, who's Tman Xpress? Let's listen to this boy. Understand? I start getting my own followers. People that say, Tman Xpress does it for me. You understand? Then once you have those people, those are the people that go out there and support when you're on the lineup. And you get gigs by how many people you can pull through a certain gig that you are called. And like the promoter will see that, how can I go stage of, okay, this guy, there's a lot of people that came here for him. So once the promoter sees that, okay, you go into the stage, response is 80% of the crowd. It means probably 50% of that 80% came there for Tman Xpress. Maybe the ticket sales come from there. And then you start getting a whole lot of calls from Ada. You understand? They say, hey, we saw your event. We need that boy. And then, hey, I know his number, manager, hey. Yeah, and then, it starts, the ball starts rolling from there. And Elena, like, I didn't just sit down, and create maybe good music, one hits. No, I just worked. Gave people more of me, so that at least you can have a variety and see
Yeah.
And then I think that's where I realized when there's no way you can leave me out of the lineup now. I've got too many songs out. There's a whole lot of projects that are rotating, and there's a variety, dog, that you can choose from. If you don't want this team and can get that, I understand. Yeah.
And I think that you influenced a certain style of music.
Yeah, right.
I was like, okay, I could hear songs. I'm not gonna say it. Actually, the first time I heard the song, like, hey, Tman is okay. He sounds different, but that's him. I was like, oh, it's not him. You get it a lot.
True, I get. Yeah. And I know now on that, dog. When you're a musician, you know. Yeah. We know when the song drops that this is me, guys.
Yeah.
This is me. If Tman Xpress didn't exist, this song wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Because where were you gonna get the influence to do that? Understand? Yeah. So I influenced a lot of songs, a lot of vocalists, a lot of producers too. There's a sound, bro. There's a sound that when I'm in a song, you hear there's this sound, man. Yeah, this guy. You understand? That works for everyone. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. That thing has been happening. People have been. I've been influencing a whole lot of musicians from a long time. Yeah. And sometimes I would hear it because sometimes, you know what happens, né? Sometimes you influence people, né? And then you find that your influence to those people helps them in life, and it was supposed to be like that before it helps you. You understand? So I think that's how the universe works. Everybody has their own time. But some people cannot reach their destinations before meeting other people. You understand?
How do you feel at that time when your style is number one and it's not you?
I know it's me. Deep down, now I know it's me. You understand? Yeah. So if the artist that's there, number one, knowing that he adopted the style from me, and I know, Lina, it's fine. Yeah. It's fine. For me, that's fine. When the artist does not acknowledge that, that's where I have a problem. I'm not saying go tell people that, the stylist is influenced with Tman. No. But deep down, when I meet you, you need to acknowledge that. I'm on the sound, man, it's simple. Then I'm like, no, stop. I'm now. So I'm going to evolve. I'll evolve my style. Because that's what I did. There's a whole lot of people that know me and know my songs. They knew the sounds that they hear through me first. And then after that, there was a lot of people doing the same thing. So it's kind of like I'm a game changer in a way. Because I'll bring in a sound, né? And then a whole lot of people are going to adopt it. And then those people, if they blow up, their sound is going to blow up. So, but if they know originally who came up with the sound, then it means I changed the game. You understand?
I remember talking about the song by
You understand? I have my own words, I had my own harmonies, own melodies, but I hear them now, those words and harmonies in other songs. You understand? So sometimes you need to like. There's a lot of producers too that I know that have influenced a whole lot of producers, but they're not where other producers are. You understand?
Yeah.
So it happens. Those people are the game changers, and they are meant to be game changers like that.
Yeah.
So maybe those are the other people that are saving piano from a distance. You don't know. You understand? But it's supposed to be like that. That's one thing I've learned about the universe and Liverpool in general, because how things are going now, I feel like if my life had taken a turn like this when I was still that age, I don't think I would have been coping with this whole thing. I don't want to lie.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
This is the perfect, like, that's why I always thank God. Thank God for giving me this amount of money in my account when I'm this age. Giving me this amount of popularity when I'm this age. And giving me this type of direction when I'm this age. You understand? Because I've been there, done that, and I've been through a lot. So the experience, like, it counts. You know how to handle certain things, and certain situations, and even when the way you approach the industry, it's very important, dog. Things that you've been through in your life experiences, because you know exactly how to sustain whatever it is, and you know how to conduct yourself too. So if I was like a beta young man, knowing that I influenced this one, I'd be talking shit, you understand, and saying, hey, what's what those things are. So I think growing and seeing, okay, this is how life works. Then you understand. So
No, I understand. Okay, bro. I'm enjoying the conversation so much. I hope I'm not taking too much time. So tell me, bro. Like you mentioned earlier about, booking an artist and understanding the value they bring. Or as a promoter, because you're also on the other side as a promoter as well.
True.
When I met you a couple of years ago, you were already doing your own event.
True.
And now you have, the event is growing now. It's coming back in May.
True.
It's a two-part question. First of all, tell me about the growth of the event. Now being the promoter, now the artist negotiating with you. But,
true.
That's true. And now you have to be that guy to say, it's too much, At the same time, you are also, obviously you have a manager. You are also the guy that's, has to now want staff from promoters,
that's
like
true.
Riders and
that's
all that.
True.
Tell me about the dynamic.
So it's interesting and it's also fun at the same time.
Yeah.
Because the fun part about it is that you create a lot of relationships in the industry and doing events. And being an artist, doing events, it works for you. You understand? Because relationships that you create, they come for you. They will come through for you when you're hosting an event like a birthday jamboree, Because one thing, I'll tell you, I've been there asking for riders. This is my rider. This is how much I charge and all of that. You understand? And then I've been there where I will attend like Tory Lane, for example. You understand? And be like, I wanna be there, bruh. Before you ask me to come there, please don't do Portland without including me, you understand? There's those type of relationships too, you understand? Those are the type of relationships that make you grow, okay, with this thing, at the events. Because if you look at my lineup for, like, from the first Jamboree, and then you look at this lineup at the 31st, transition is, it's like, it's like I've transcended. Actually, it's like it's not a transition, it's a transcendence. You understand? Like I've transcended from this person to that person, and in a period of 1 year. You understand? So most of these relationships that I've created through making music, being available for this and who, and this and this and who, and being the guy that I am. Like a lot of people will say I'm a good guy. And the type of aura I will bring in when I'm around you and around the room, you understand? It's the reason why, see, my lineup, I've got headliners there. All these headliners, they ask me, hey, man, don't do an event, don't leave us out. You understand? And when you do an event, we are there to support you. You understand? And you find, like, those big guys, bro, they don't want a lot, bro. They just want to give you support, number one. And tomorrow, dog, I think I'll be proud to say and write this maybe in my thank you or appreciation letter or whatever, you know, to say, you know what, I got support from 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 5, né? Because of the inputs that I put towards their work, towards our relationship, and the output is this, and what they can do for me. So most of these artists that are there are artists that I've also attended their gigs for and favors. So you return the favor to me, birthday celebrations wise though. Obviously I can't call you and say, journalist is doing a gig, Zwagalang, I'm doing the lineup, come for free. No, journalists must pay, you understand? But Tman Xpress has attended Kabza's birthday, Hori's birthday, Heavy K's birthday, Oskido's, you understand? Like there's a lot there, the whole lineup, you understand? Those are people that are there, and then those that I haven't attended their things for, they'll tell me, no, put me on because I have something coming. I'm going to need you understand? Then I put you on, understand? What works for me on the jamboree is going to work for them on their things too, and I come, you understand? So that's how we push now. You know? So the jamboree now is easy for me to even just sit down and say I'm doing it because I know that the support that I have is guaranteed. Understand? And it's guaranteed to a point where it's not just about the lineup. They ask, like when you have close relationships with people that really have a big influence in the industry, they'll ask you about small things and logistics about the event to ensure that your event does not look bad with them on the lineup. You understand? So that's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you about this piano community, bro. Yeah. Piano community is amazing, dog. Like,
so you I should leave Afro Tech?
I was saying leave Afro Tech, but I don't want to lie. I don't know how guys work now, go Afro and the 3 steps and what's what. Yeah. But I'm telling you, dog, I've never seen aside from the piano genre,
Yeah.
I've never seen any other genre where the big guys they can support a little kid that's doing Afro Tech and support them to the core. Put me in the lineup. You need sound, you need this and this, that, just to make sure that kid goes up. I don't know. I've never seen that. I've never seen an Afro Tech or 3-step gig or event or what where we don't really know some of the kid that's hosting, but the lineup is heavy. I've never seen that. You understand? Just a small kid trying to push Afro Tech or trying to push 3-step, and the kid is probably like supplying these guys with beats sometimes or to play the music or what, or their relationship, in the studio. I've never seen a gig where I'm like, hey, there's a kid from Tembisa doing a gig. Did you see the lineup, Baba? All the big guys of Afro Tech are there. They're supporting the boy. It's happening with piano every day. Understand? You cannot kill such a community, dog. Piano people go out of their way to ensure that their people are okay. Sure. You understand?
Yeah.
And to ensure that this movement grows, because they know that if I support a young Tman Xpress today, we have another 10 years of Tman Xpress called a piano genre. That Tman Xpress gonna support another young Tato, maybe from Kai Kai. We've got another 20 years for Tato ya piano. You understand? And he's going to do the same thing so that the community is going to just keep on growing. Everybody's going to keep on gigging. Everybody's going to keep on having music. Everybody's going to keep on shining, dog, with pianos like that. You understand? So that's how I'm able to pull up a birthday jamboree of this magnitude this year. Understand? Because of the support, bro. The support, the piano niggas support each other like I don't know, bro. You literally... Even your family won't support you like that, dog. Your own family where you come from, they won't support you like piano guys, dog.
Yeah.
Like they tell each other that Tman is doing, hey, why didn't Tman put me here? No, he's still, yeah. Like everybody just starts talking about how is your event going without you talking to them. You understand?
Yeah.
People sleep and discuss you and your progress and your growth to ensure that you're okay.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Other genres, sorry.
Yeah, no,
but
I hear you, man.
that's my problem, though.
I hear that a lot also, even with other genres like hip hop, but let's not go there.
Yeah.
I wanna know now, man, finally it's looking like a good year, bro, A lot of hits last year. You've you've got a big show coming up. What's the rest of the year looking like?
For this year, though, I've got a project coming through. I need to release. I want to release. You remember I released Ikigai 2021.
Yeah.
I wanted to release Ikigai 2, the second samurai. You know, and I want to change. I want the picture of the second samurai to show the growth from the first samurai to now. Not just with the music, but through visuals too. My cover art, the way I'll be looking. You know, the music, the features. The distributor, you know, everything. Just growth as a brand, growth formalities wise, growth logistics wise, and growth in for me and my team too. You understand? Because right now I've got my own label. Remember, I had Tone Apartment with Michael. Now I've got Express Republic alone. So I release my own songs, license my own songs under there, and I distribute with Sony or any other distributor that has a good deal, you know, for me. And I'd encourage a lot of artists to do the same, actually, you know. But so that's me. This year I just need to give you guys an EP or an album. So I wanted to give you guys an EP before the Jamboree and then an album at the end of the year.
Yeah.
But we'll see how things goes. Because one thing that makes it impossible sometimes to drop music like that is because we get busy, bro. I don't lie. Like Amapiano Baba will take you to Portugal. You understand? Not knowing how.
Shout out to you, all you for affirmation.
You understand?
Yeah.
Piano will take you to UK, he'll take you to Greece, he'll take you to Baba. You understand? You get too busy. Or you get too busy to a point where you find yourself in the studio with an international artist just because you rocked their country. That's Amapiano, dog. And it happens for everyone. Not just for specific people that we can count. You understand? Like, it happens for everyone. I can mention probably 100 artists right now that are international artists and Amapiano artists. I can mention 100 successful artists right now, Amapiano, that are gigging international, that have gigs back to back, that have songs on the 100 I can mention now. And the other 100 are hotter, maybe. Maybe I can mention 300 artists that are making the piano scene move right now, you understand? So, yeah, other than that, for this year, I just want to drop a whole lot of music videos too. I'm going to be dropping a whole lot of visuals because I've been lacking with visuals, obviously financially wise, you know, but now there's money, bro, you understand? So I'm going to start funding a whole lot of videos. Maybe I'll give you 4 visuals that are proper, you know? And then as the EP, let me just say EP for now. EP will be like the Ikigai 2.0, you understand? And then maybe 8 songs, dope features, hits only. And then, you know, I sustain my career by releasing singles. So I have to maintain that thing because a lot of people have now adapted to the fact that I'll give you a single maybe after 2 months. Or even if I give you an EP, I'm still going to give you like singles throughout the year. Yeah. And visuals, though. A lot of visuals.
Yeah. How do you come up with these names, man? What is Ikigai?
Ikigai, bruh, is it's a Japanese word, né? That stands for what you would die for. You understand? Yeah. What makes you, bruh? What is your Ikigai? What do you live for? Yeah. What makes you wake up in the morning every day? Yeah. That is your Ikigai. Anything that makes you wake up in the morning every day. Maybe it should be your music or a 9-to-5 job, whatever it is that you say, I live for this and I will die for this. And this is the reason why I'm living. I wake up every day to be the person that I am because of this. That is your Ikigai. You understand? So my Ikigai is music. You see? So the reason why I named my album Ikigai is because I felt that this is what makes Tman Xpress. This is what I live for, you know. This is my reason for being. My reason for being is music, you know? And without music, dog, I don't think I'd have a purpose in life, you know. Because at some point we can all chase dreams and all of that, but some dreams need to be something that is your reason for being. Yeah, some dreams need to be the reason why you wake up every day. You understand? So that is my Ikigai. So I named it Ikigai First Samurai. Samurai, you know, is a Japanese warrior. Yeah. So I'm the first one, you know. Yeah, the first black samurai in the music, in the piano genre or scene. So I'm at least Ikigai 2.0 or the second samurai. You see, if you remember the cover art of Ikigai, the first one, with the, I want to go like that, but all black, you know, with drip, grills, this time to show growth. You understand? Yeah. For real. That's the plan. That's the plan. So that's how I come up with these words. Bosonko hide, come off hide. You know, it's how, like, are your cars riding? Okay.
Yeah.
So the reason why you cars, it's because it brings out the character in me. Oh, this guy is this type of character. So you need to stick with that character. Know that you're going to hear something unusual from Tman Xpress. It's going to give you something new. It's going to give you, like, that excitement is always going to be there. As long as I'm still around the scene. Still breathing. I'm still alive. God is still giving us a day. Hey, dog, make the most out of it, Baba.
Hey, man, thank you so much, dog.
Hundreds.
Dago,
Dago, this year's 2.0.